Good morning, ladies. It's Tressa from Mindset Mastery. I have my ring light on, so I'm super lit up this morning. I thought I'd wear some sequins for International Women's Day. So good morning. I hope you brought your coffee with you. I have my coffee here. It's pretty early in Ottawa. It's like 10 after 7 in the morning. So if you're watching me live, hi, good morning, and happy International Women's Day, Balance for Better. If you're watching me on the replay, just hashtag replay, let me know so I know that you've watched, because I love to see that kind of stuff, and share the video around if you want to. Also, if you want to see me go live, I think that there's 3 little dots up at the top of your screen, and if you click those and get notifications, then you don't miss anything. So that's also good. So I just wanted to come on and wish everybody a happy International Women's Day. I wanted to give you a couple of tips because I think that this is a movement that's so great. And, you know, I am a wholehearted believer in women taking control of their own lives, stepping into their own space, you know, telling their own story and just creating a life that really resonates with them and rewriting that story that we get going in our head about why we can't do stuff or some sort of victimology that we have going on in our head. So I just want to start by saying that, you know, today is all about women. It's about women empowerment. It's about women empowering each other. And not tearing each other down, that's for sure. This isn't against men, it's just for women, so that's great. So all week I've been posting things about encouragement, like who do you encourage? Who encourages you? And what I was really looking for in that, I can see my coffee is gonna like overflow. I'll take a drink. I'm sitting on the side of my chair in my bedroom because it's a great spot. So who encourages you? And the answer that I was really looking for is you. Do you encourage yourself? That's a really hard thing to do. We're so good at encouraging other people, right? We encourage our children and our spouses, and we encourage our friends, and we encourage our siblings, and we encourage, you know, just even strangers. You know, you could go to a race, for example, like, you know, like a marathon or something like that, and you're on the sidelines and you're clapping and you're so proud of people you don't even know because they're like putting so much effort into doing something. And so you feel like you need to encourage them and just give them that boost to get to the finish line. But do you do that for yourself? Are you really good at encouraging other people, but not so great at encouraging yourself? So that's a really good self-care topic. It's a self-care skill that every woman and every person really, but every woman specifically should learn. How do you encourage yourself? How do you say that you're proud of yourself? How do you brag about yourself? It's okay to brag about yourself if you do wonderful things. It's encouraging. You're proud. And you should say, you know, I did this. So, you know, it's really important. So I want people to practice encouraging themselves. So then my next feat this week was Lent. Worked out well. All fell in the same week, oddly enough, which is unusual. But even if you're not Catholic, even if you're not religious, Lent is 40 days, and 40 days of practicing something is a good thing to do. It creates a new habit. So my cousin posted on my wall, you know, 40 days of, you know, getting rid of 40 things. You know, take something out of your house every day for Lent and sort of like, you know, pare down what you have in your house and then donate it somewhere else to somebody that needs it. So that's a good thing too. It's a good habit to create. What I chose to do for Lent was 40 days of affirmations. Hi, Shelley, talking about International Women's Day. So this week I kicked off 40 days of affirmations, and they're all going to start with I am, because I want you to read it like that. I want you to read I am. I am the light. I am totally open and ready for awesomeness. And I want people to repeat those to themselves on a daily basis. I want women to really start to encourage themselves. I am, in a positive manner. So for the next, today's day 3. So for the next 37 days, I'm going to keep posting these I ams. And I really hope that people share them on other women's walls and encourage their friends and encourage, the women in their life to say, I am. Because although I really want people to learn how to do the self-care portion of encouraging themselves, when you actually post an I am on somebody else's wall, for example, they read it like that. I am worthy. I am the light. I am totally open and ready for awesomeness, So you're actually encouraging people. I keep saying people, what I really mean is women. You really do encourage women to encourage themselves. So I'm really, really hoping that this turns into a great 40-day movement and that women really start to look at themselves in a different light and change the way their thought processes go and be okay with saying I am and be okay with encouraging yourself and being proud of yourself and bragging about yourself, because you really are worthy and you can do anything that you want because you're magic. That's my word this year, magic. So the other thing that is women encouraging women. We tear each other down. Let's not do that anymore. Let's build each other up. And so and also sharing the affirmations is another exercise in doing that, is building each other up. So I'm not going to ramble on too long about all of this, but I just wanted to touch base. I just wanted women to really enjoy this day. It's International Women's Day 2019, Balance for Better, which is about balancing the genders and really having an equal world where women can step into their own space and their own truth. And I want women to stop being victims. I want women to feel worthy, and I want women to change the story that goes on in their heads. So I had to change the story about my sister's death when I was a teenager and that victim mode that it put me in. I had to change my story about being a military wife and never being able to, have a consistent employment and all of these different things. I had to change that story in my head because it was victimizing myself. So let's change the stories in our head. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to my mom, who's the strongest woman that I know, all of the aunties in my life, my stepmother, all of these strong women that have been role models for me, my grandmothers, my sister, who's an amazing role model, although she's a decade younger than me. I learned so much from her. I want to set an example for my daughters, and anybody out there, and I know Shirley, you do, have daughters, you want to set this example and break the cycle of women that are not showing up in the world. And not that we're not showing up in the world, but we're showing up in the world in a different way. So the way that you do that, and here is my lesson for today, is alignment. When you feel aligned with something, it feels good. If you're doing something that doesn't feel good, you're not aligned. Stop saying yes to volunteering for things that you don't want to do. Volunteer for things that you do want to do. Don't say yes to things because somebody has asked you. Stop being friends with people that don't make you feel good. There are tons and tons and tons of people out there. You'll find the women and the friends and the men that make you feel good. Stop being in relationships with men that don't make you feel good, that aren't building you up. There are tons of men out there. You will find the one that will light your soul. Stop working at jobs that don't make you feel good. But Tressa, I can't quit my job. I've worked there for 20 years. You can quit your job. You can find a different job. Find one that makes you happy. Why would you want to work at a job every day that doesn't make you happy? Find activities that light you up. Stop doing things that don't make you happy. Stop going places that don't make you happy. Alignment is about being authentic and being truthful with yourself. So if you're aligned and you're truthful with yourself, you're authentic, You're setting an example for all of the women around you. And it is a ripple effect, let me tell you. And it also sets the tone for happiness and for being able to receive. And the more things that you bring into your life that make you happy and joyous and you feel aligned with, guess what? The more things come into your life that make you happy and joyous. I just got a low battery, so I might go dead. Who knows? But I'll die trying on my phone. So anyway, that is my lesson, alignment. So stay tuned for all the positive affirmations, share them around. And I just want to give a shout out. You can Google this or I'll find the link to the shoebox project. So for International Women's Day, you can make a shoebox and donate it to certain places across the country. And these shoeboxes go to women in shelters. So I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I just think it's such a magical thing for women to do for each other. You fill the shoebox with things that would make you feel good. Makeup, teas, gift cards, socks, lipstick, whatever. Whatever makes you feel good that we take for granted on a daily basis, you can fill up this shoebox and you can donate it to the shoebox project, and it will go to a woman in a shelter to make her feel equally as good, because those little things are not always accessible. So my takeaway for today is alignment. Be aligned. Stay tuned for the I Am affirmations for the next 37 days and make sure that you are encouraging yourself. I'm offering power coaching this month for all women that just want to try out a coach, or women that just want to have a 1 hour with a coach. You can go to my website, coachtressa.com, and sign up for some power coaching, and I'll post that link in there as well. So have a bang up, kick-ass International Women's Day today, ladies. 2019, balance for better. Use the hashtags, go everywhere, do it. Encourage women. Bye for now.